would like to talk about my experience at university.
Enhancing your
My
business
experience
mindset.
at
Today I would like to
university
speak
has
about
been
my
interesting
experience
so
at
far.
university.
As
At university, I've made lots and
as
lots of friends. Learning, and I love learning.
I must imagine that marking this assignment feels like something like this for you. And I don't blame you. Curtin University students notoriously have a very similar experience at university, with the three core Curtin events being travelling to university, from university, and messaging your assigned group about the project due this week and getting no response. Hi, my name's Arnav. I'm a third year marketing and management student, and today I'll be reflecting on my time at Curtin University and what steps I took to make the most beneficial university experience for myself. So let's start at the beginning. It seems like only yesterday my parents sat me down and asked me what my future plans were, and I had no response to them. I mean, the furthest I thought ahead was when the latest Fortnite update was going to come out. And so, naturally concerned, my parents encouraged me to apply to university. I was very hesitant at first, as I didn't know what I wanted to get into at that point, and it seemed pointless to get into debt for something I was unsure about. Nevertheless, it seemed like this was not a matter of discussion, and it was their house and their rules. And so I decided doing a double degree in marketing and management, because I had a passion for media and content creation, and management, well, because it's nice to have. When I first arrived at Curtin, I was excited. The freedom of no uniform, access to fast food for lunch, and the ability to schedule my classes as I please. It was everything I wanted. However, after the first semester passed and the novelty wore off, I found myself not really having a sense of belonging. I joined some clubs and reached out to people in my classes, but it seemed like I didn't fit in or people already had their established groups. This paired with the fact that your closest friends from high school aren't as available made it difficult. I confided in my close friend about how the university experience wasn't what was portrayed in the movies, and after much discussions, we decided to expand our horizons and go global. It wasn't an easy sell to my parents, convincing them to let their 19-year-old son move away and incur additional costs when food, water, rent, and electricity were already paid for me. And so, after 1 year of working 2 jobs simultaneously, penny pinching wherever I went, and completing over 1 million travel documents and meetings, me and my friend were finally ready to go. In August 2024, I landed at VCU, located in Richmond, the capital city of Virginia, and I instantly felt at home. I mean, a new city and a new country brought me a ton of learning opportunities, from learning to integrate with people from different countries, to learning how to cook for myself. And with access to different types of organizations like fraternities, I was not only able to finally get that sense of community I desired, but also a better understanding of responsibility. During our time, we enjoyed our stay so much we requested Curtin for an extension, to which our surprise was granted. So, in January 2025, we departed from VCU to the home of the Buckeyes, Ohio State University. Due to the Greek organization we were affiliated with at VCU, we were easily able to integrate ourselves into a new group, and to further our skill set, we chose to apply for roles within the organization, with me joining the philanthropy committee to help organize charitable events on behalf of our organization. This process taught me a lot about the importance of doing good in the community and how to effectively motivate people to participate in events. After nearly 1 year away, I returned to Perth in July of 2025 and started my final semester at Curtin. With my newly acquired skills, I found the way I suddenly operated in my old environment eerie, as I cooked meals for myself on a gas stove I'd never touched before, and I made a better effort to reach out to people in class and join organizations at Curtin to really give it a proper go. And to my surprise, I found myself enjoying it a lot more.
This improvement in my skills can be seen through the employability tool, in which I experienced increases in all my literacies, with ethical, learning, and rhetorical literacies all improving. This is something I did not really realize till I went to my career plan from 2023, in which not only did I find my old employability scores, but also what my aspirations were back then. As I read this assignment, I was able to see the clear growth when it came to things such as my vocabulary, tonality, and structure, which I've improved on through the countless reports written in university. For my perceived employability, I found that there were some increases and some decreases, but nothing too notable, except a significant spike in 2 areas, with that being career identity and career exploration and awareness. This was also paired with a very sharp dip in career study commitment. I feel like these changes can be attributed to only one thing, and that is artificial intelligence. When I initially started university, ChatGPT had just become mainstream, and this was the kind of things it was capable of.
That's hot. Yeah. Oh, that's hot. Yeah.
In less than 3 years, this is what AI is like now.
Spaghetti.
For my degree in marketing, this puts my career at risk, as artificial intelligence is capable of creating unique ad campaigns and being able to identify key insights much faster than humans. This has caused me to become less committed to career study, as I believe that a lot of the content that we are taught may become outdated much sooner than anticipated. And so, rather than focus on the actual content, I've switched my focus to acquiring more transferable skills to apply to different career paths. My career exploration numbers have also increased. This is due to the aforementioned reasons. But also, after 3 years of constant marketing work, I'm bored and want the opportunity to try something different. And with so many tools constantly releasing, such as Sora, I feel like now is the perfect time to start finding a career niche for a job that may not exist right now. When I first started going to university, I didn't really have an idea of what I wanted to do post-graduation. But through my experiences, I personally feel very drawn to creating my own business. While I don't know what this might be in just yet, I understand the steps I need to take to get there, such as getting practical experience and networking, and I'm actively working towards that, which has resulted in my career identity score being higher. Completing MGMT3029 during my final semester definitely allowed me to think a lot more critically, as I was able to use the learnings and experiences that I've had over the past 3 years to really define myself as a person. As a final year student, like everyone else, I also applied for several graduate programs and have had dozens of interviews. And by already having had experience in class, concisely selling myself in front of people via the Gaddy pitch format, I felt ready to enter these interviews with confidence. So, what are my next steps? Well, my next steps are currently to complete an internship over the summer, as my journey with Kern isn't quite over just yet. However, this final 25 credits will give me the final credentials I need to graduate. And after that, I look to acquire a graduate program to gain practical experience in the workforce, before eventually moving back to the United States. Due to the evolving nature of the world right now, with emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, I'm not too sure which industry I may end up in. However, by constantly adapting and learning, I'm sure I'll be successful wherever I end up. If I was to leave a message for myself in 5 years' time, it would be to enjoy wherever I am right now. Because while you're looking up to yourself in another 5 years' time, I am looking up at you right now. And so I really want you to soak in each and every moment and live in the present. Now that's not an excuse to engage in shenanigans and tomfoolery, because it's still important to learn constantly and upskill yourself. However, I want you to appreciate each and every moment, because a lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past.
Overall, my time at university has been a bit of a roller coaster that has given me the highest highs and the lowest lows of my life so far. However, every single one of these experiences has taught me something about myself, and to me, that's what university was always about. The lectures and assessments were just a small part of the overall journey of personal growth. I'm very thankful to Curtin University for the opportunity, their partner schools for giving me the most insane experiences of my life, the friends and family that supported me. But most importantly, I'm thankful to me for always showing up and giving it my all. I'm Arnav Boghani, and this has been my reflection video.